In the dead of night, a 10-year-old boy stirs, caught in the clutches of a dream too vivid, too real. As we delve into the labyrinth of his subconscious, we find him standing alone in his dream. Clouds are gathering ominously as though the heavens themselves are preparing for a battle. Then, without warning, a storm of unparalleled fury is unleashed. The sky splits open with a roar and rain begins to pour down like a relentless cascade of despair. In the midst of the tempest, a horrifying spectacle unfolds. Birds, once masters of the sky, now plummet to the ground, lifeless. Dogs, man's best friends, collapse, their bodies cold and still. The dream, once unsettling, has turned into a nightmare. But the nightmare doesn't end there. Amid the chaos, the boy spots a familiar face from his neighborhood. But the familiarity gives way to terror as the boy's friend, a jovial, freckle-faced lad, morphs before his eyes. His human form contorts and shifts, his screams lost in the storm, until a dog stands where the boy used to be. The canine creature stares at the 10-year-old dreamer, its eyes glinting with a strange intelligence. It speaks in a voice that echoes with an eerie, otherworldly resonance, demanding 3 impossible sacrifices in exchange for the boy's return to his human form. The dream is so vivid, so tangible, that it blurs the line between the dream world and reality. The boy can feel the chilling wind, the rain soaking his clothes, the fear clutching his heart. As the storm rages on, the boy is left standing there, alone and terrified, grappling with the horrifying spectacle he's just witnessed. His dream world, once a haven of innocence and joy, is now a battlefield of nightmares and fear. As dawn breaks, he wakes up, his heart pounding, but it was just a dream, right? As the echoes of the dream fade away, the boy is left with a lingering sense of dread. Unbeknownst to him, this dream is the harbinger of a horrifying reality that's about to unfold. A reality where the line between the seen and unseen, the logical and illogical, is about to be blurred. Fast forward to the following evening. The sky darkens, and the storm from his dream rolls in. It's a scene that sends shivers down the spine, eerie in its familiarity. The 10-year-old boy, our young protagonist, watches with wide, terrified eyes as his nightmare unfolds in the waking world. The storm that had been a mere figment of his imagination now rages with full force, the sky a tumultuous canvas of swirling clouds and jagged streaks of lightning. The air is thick with tension and the world holds its breath, waiting for the inevitable. And then it happens. One by one, birds start dropping from the sky, their lifeless bodies hitting the ground with soft thuds. Dogs, once lively and energetic, fall silent and motionless. The sight is chilling, a macabre tableau that mirrors the boy's dream with uncanny precision. His heart pounds in his chest, each beat echoing the terror that grips him. His 2 friends, the only ones who had believed him, stand by his side, their faces pale and their eyes wide with fear. They had hoped, prayed even, that it was just a dream. But as they watch the neighborhood descend into chaos, they realize that this is far from a dream. This is their reality. The climax of this terrifying spectacle comes when a neighbor boy, a friend they had grown up with, transforms into a dog right before their eyes. It's a sight that defies all logic, all reason, but then again, so does everything else that's happening. As the last dog falls, the once skeptical neighbors find themselves in the grip of a chilling reality. Their world, once familiar and comforting, has turned into a nightmare. And they are left to wonder, with the bitter taste of fear on their tongues, what other horrors the night holds in store for them. For now, they know that the boy's dream was not just a dream, it was a warning, and it's far from over. In a voice that sends shivers down their spines, the dog speaks, demanding 3 illogical sacrifices. A hush falls over the crowd as they realize the gravity of their situation. The dog, once a playful neighborhood boy, now holds their fate in his paws. The first sacrifice, the dog growls, is laughter, the pure, innocent laughter of a child. It must be given willingly with no coercion or manipulation. A wave of disbelief washes over the crowd. How could they possibly fulfill such a demand? The laughter of children is spontaneous, natural, and cannot be forced. The second sacrifice is even more baffling. A tear shed not in sorrow but in joy. A tear that embodies the purest form of happiness. The crowd gasps. Joyful tears are as elusive as laughter, they cannot be planned or staged. They come unbidden in moments of profound happiness, and capturing one seems an impossible task. The final sacrifice leaves everyone in shock. The third sacrifice, the dog announces, is a dream that has not yet been dreamt. The neighborhood is left speechless. How can you sacrifice something that does not yet exist? How can you give away a dream that has not been dreamt? Desperation and hopelessness grip the crowd, the demands seem impossible, illogical, they're at a loss, unsure of how to proceed. They can't even begin to fathom how to fulfill these bizarre requests. The normalcy they once knew, the peace and quiet of their neighborhood seems like a distant memory now. The boy they knew is gone, replaced by this dog with its impossible demands. The suspense is palpable. They're left wondering, how will they fulfill these demands? Can they even hope to return the boy to normal, or is this the new reality they must accept? The questions hang in the air, unanswered, as the crowd grapples with their predicament. Hope seems lost, the neighborhood shrouded in despair. The impossible sacrifices have left them feeling helpless, their hearts heavy with the weight of the task that lies ahead. The dog's demands hang over them like a dark cloud, casting a shadow over their once peaceful neighborhood. Out of nowhere, an unknown man steps forward, urging the people to have faith and care for the church near them. Amid the chaos and despair, his words echo like a beacon of hope. His identity remains shrouded in mystery, but his message resonates with everyone present. In the face of such horror, the community rallies together, their faith rekindled. They nurture their church, pouring love and care into the once neglected building. The atmosphere shifts, the air growing lighter, hope replacing the despair. Then, as if by some miracle, the boy, their boy, is back. The transformation is reversed, the canine features fading away to reveal the familiar face of the child they know and love. He stands there unharmed and oblivious to the terror that had unfolded. And just like that, the boy returns as if nothing had happened, but they know, they've just witnessed the inexplicable.